Is airsoft destroying the environment? Yes, but barely. So airsoft is a game where we shoot plastic BBs at each other just for fun. So of course there's going to be some inherent pollution. I'm not going to dodge that idea. There is some inherent pollution with airsoft, but it is extremely minimal. First, there are biodegradable BBs which are required at most outdoor fields. And also there's indoor fields which, when you're shooting them inside and they get thrown out, they're not, well, I guess they're going to landfills, but they're not really polluting that much because they're not just going out into the wilderness, but they're disposed of correctly, I guess is what I should say. But outdoor fields, a lot of times people complain, oh yeah, you're destroying the environment. Yeah, see your fun game with toy guns? Yeah, you're killing animals and birds and you're destroying the environment. First thing I have to say, if you have a car, stop talking. Nope. I don't care if it's electric. If you use a car, if you don't bike everywhere you go, can't talk to me about pollution. So that's the first point. I just realized my microphone was under my chin. Hopefully that did not sound absolutely awful. It might have, but I am too lazy to re-record. So on to the next point. But the next point, and do know this is actually very similar to a Minnesota Airsoft video because I saw that video, saw a lot of the comments is like, wow, a lot of these people don't know what they're talking about. So I kind of want to address some of his points and then just add on some of my own stuff and argue with the comments. So I guess why am I saying I guess so much? Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I don't know. I'm just dying right now. Maybe it's from all the BBs I ate. That's possible. I guess this is how the chipmunks feel. So I don't know. I guess I'm starting to feel a little bad now. But the second point, and the main point that Minnesota Airsoft said, I can't talk today, that a lot of people are arguing with, is airsoft barely pollutes compared to like these giant companies. Just look at how much one fast food restaurant wastes in a day and compare that to airsoft. It's crazy. I mean, anything close, basically any big industry pollutes so much more than airsoft. And I see a lot of people commenting like, well, if I kill one person, at least I'm not a serial killer. And that's like, you're not killing people with airsoft. There's a big difference between very slightly polluting the environment and killing people. It's like if I draw on the walls at school, that's bad. Someone's gonna have to clean it up. But I'm confused why I'm getting in trouble as someone's burning down the school. So do you see the metaphor there? It's not that bad, especially compared to what everyone else is doing. And like look at your daily lives. As Americans, even just as people, but I know I'm American, we are a little more polluting, I guess. But humans pollute a lot. Just look at yourselves. We have to fix ourselves, but airsoft is not going to destroy the planet. That is pretty obvious if you think about it. Airsoft, I was going to talk about green gas, but even that compared to cars, it's barely anything. And I would like to add, all the pollution happens, of course, except from throwing away stuff, but that's just inherent to any hobby. The pollution happens at outdoor fields where biodegradable BBs are usually required, though, so just remember that. But again, microplastics and all that. But where BBs are thrown out into the wilderness and people are angry. But just think about this, okay? Airsoft field. When someone makes an airsoft field, they buy the land, but they keep a good amount of the trees up, and some of the wildlife and most of the plant life is able to continue living there, correct? Maybe not a lot of the wildlife, but birds and stuff, and most of the plant life will be fine. Now, if someone different bought that land and destroyed it all, plowed down everything, and turned it into a Starbucks or a shopping mall, do you think these people would be complaining? The answer is no. They would not be complaining because those are just everyday things that no one thinks about. But since airsoft is different, they're like, oh, we're destroying the environment. But if you put a mall there, not only do malls create a lot of waste, but the environment in that land is just completely destroyed. At least airsoft allows some of the environment to keep on living. So, I don't know, I guess that's just something I felt like needing saying. Airsoft does pollute the environment. I hope in the future there's like super like plant-based BBs that are just as effective and just as cheap and we don't hurt the environment, and maybe we can help it by playing Airsoft. That is my dream, or that's kind of sad, that being my main dream. That's a dream, that's a hope for the future. But yeah, Airsoft does pollute the environment, but it's really not that much. So that's the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.